We're sitting here today with Kristopher Barnett of Barnett Guitar Company, and Kris has brought in a new guitar for us today. What do you have there, Kris?
It's a classical guitar with Western red cedar soundboard, Brazilian rosewood for the back and sides, snakewood bindings, cedar for the neck, and then there's a V-graft right here, which is something new that I've been doing on the most recent guitars. The tuning machines are the premium Godo 510 machines, Brazilian rosewood for the bridge. The neck has a truss rod in it, and then there's also a sound port for easier listening for the player.
Neat. And how long have you been building guitars, Kris?
About 5 years. This is guitar number 50 for y'all.
Okay, great. Definitely. And so you've got some pretty unique inlay there. What were you thinking when you did that inlay?
I used to do just a really simple burlwood rosette, which was really simple, and a lot of people really liked it. And to be quite honest, I just got bored with it. So as far as I know, I'm the only person that is actually using metal inside the rosette. So these little squares here are actually made out of bronze and aluminum. And
Oh, wow.
the effect is also mimicked on the tie block right here. And then I take the same pieces out here and kind of do a little headstock inlay.
Oh,
So just to try to tie everything together. I don't like it when the rosette is just kind of there and then the tie block doesn't match and everything is just kind of scattered. So I just try to tie everything together for a very cohesive look.
and do you feel that the metal has any effect on the actual sound of the guitar, or?
No, not at all. I mean,
It's
this is a
just-
pretty inner part of the soundboard right there, and then the little bit of mass that would be added to the bridge is negligible, so I can't really see it making any difference in the tone of the instrument.
Okay. And what would you say some of the defining characteristics of this particular guitar is?
I think it has really good projection. It's a lattice brace guitar, so I think most lattice guitars will kind of start you off in that direction anyway. But recently I've been tending to stay away from just trying to get more and more volume out of the guitar and trying to get more of a traditional tone out of it. Evenness is really important to me, and the sustain, and just trying to put a lot of different elements of different guitars into one, rather than just having a guitar that's super powerful and super loud, but once you get acclimated to that, it gets kind of boring to my ear. So I just kind of want a guitar that's really interesting to play, and is easy to play also.
So you're in essence trying to bridge some of
that's-
the new philosophies
Yeah.
of building with some of the old philosophies.
Yeah, the older guitars that I did were very much from the Australian school, where the soundboard would be really thin and there was just like a grid pattern for the bracing underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
And that served me pretty well for a while, but like I said, I just kind of got a little bored with the sound, so I started venturing off and kind of creating my own designs for the lattice. And I stopped using carbon fiber. All the bracing underneath is now just natural wood, whether it's cedar or spruce. So there's a lot to it. The design is actually based on a proportion called phi, which is really kind of interesting if you do some research on it.
Okay. Well, great, Kris. Thanks for stopping in today.
Yeah, it was my pleasure.